Hello! So I'm Jo, and I'm American. I've lived in England for a long time now, so long that I'm actually accustomed to drinking tea, and I've got my mug right here. Tea! I like Sherlock, obviously. I like to sing. Baby, you're not alone, 'cause you're here with me. And I like to dance. And I don't do either one of those things very well. I am a nerd fighter. Nerd fighters. And I'm going to tell you, all of you guys, about Captain America. Because honestly, the other Marvel movies that came out this summer, not nearly as good. I did like Thor, where he has his coffee mug. This is my favorite part. He smashes it on the floor and he's like, "Rawr, coffee!" And I'm supposed to be talking about Captain America, so I'm going to try to wind it back to that point. I thought that Hugo Weaving was excellent, and just pretty much everyone was excellent, honestly. And I also was extremely pleased with Captain America because we have Peggy Carter, who is actually amazing, which is why, because she's so awesome, it makes me really angry about what happened later on in the film. So I'm going to do a spoiler warning. Do not watch this bit if you haven't seen the film and you don't want to get spoiled. Peggy, what happened there? What happened to Peggy? And I know, because this is one of the things about Captain America, is that they had to spend so much time establishing Steve Rogers as this really excellent character, where it's okay that he doesn't have any kind of flaw, that he always has to do the right thing, and he always has to be like really, for great justice. And he's been there, he knows what it's like to be a loser, and that makes everything else more meaningful and incredibly engrossing to give this extra facet to this character. I understand that because they spent all that time, the whole first act, on him just being really a weakling, you don't get as much time to spend on other things. You've got all of the rest of the time after that, which is just, everything's a little bit on fast forward. So they had to take a lot of shortcuts, which I can totally understand, because the movie felt kind of long as it was, because it was kind of long. But I was really hoping for more of a resolution with the whole Peggy thing. She's just a more of a dimensional character than we've seen with a lot of the other love interests. She's actually a person with motivations, and that's all just excellent, So I was really sad when he gets to the end, he's like, and it's like, Times Square, and he's like, whoa, and then Sam Jackson comes up with the eye patch, and he's like, you're in the future, and he's like, I had a date, and you're like, really? And that's credits, roll credits after the I had a date. Is that really it? Are you gonna leave it there? Yeah, you are. I have to say, one of my favorite scenes in the whole film is when he's got his motorcycle and he's like, brrr, I'm gonna create a distraction, brrr, and what he does is he puts his shield in front of himself on the motorcycle. So, direct hit to the front tire of the motorcycle, to most of the motorcycle, because, you can still probably get at his legs, although since he's a quickly moving target, probably not so easy. But if you had a giant tank, they had really big tanks in this movie, didn't they? Like giant, built like a house, these tanks are. Like maybe even like a smelting factory, or whatever you make that requires a huge factory. Because they were huge tanks, just illogical ratio, person, tank, big tank. So, but my point is, he puts the shield in front of himself, above the handlebars, I believe this is. Yeah, I thought that was quite funny, because, you gotta protect the face, because the face is pretty, I guess. Probably wasn't his reasoning. He was probably looking out for debris. You guys are going to call me on this, I expect, but I just thought it was a little bit comical. I hope that the rest of you guys, liked Captain America. Please tell me if you didn't like it, and I won't be angry, although I don't know why you should really worry about pissing me off, because it doesn't make much difference. I'm not going to come to your house and punch you in the face, because how would I do that? Okay, thanks for watching my video. See you next week. Bye!